I don't think these two are on the level of the rest of your team. They're just not that level. Palini especially. Guimaras, I can see it.
Do not say Casemiro.
It's a struggle. It's a struggle, but I'm not even going to say Casemiro.
Who do you want to
But Casemiro was definitely ahead of him. The World Cup has started. And we have ourselves a World Cup draft. We've picked the best 11 from all of those players who are actually going to the World Cup.
No. Correction.
Correction.
I picked
You
what
picked.
I think is my most desirable team.
The most
from
saucy team.
the saucy team, yeah. I think this is a team that would win it.
Yes.
If this was an 11 from a certain country, I think they would win it.
Before I start picking it apart, because my job is to get my players in this team.
Maybe one. Maybe one.
Maybe one.
Maybe I'm giving you one. Just one.
And this
Just
is not-
one.
Well, obviously, then it's Faz's. This title should be Faz's World Cup draft, then, shouldn't it?
Because
Right?
technically, I did the work. We're going to go on this basis.
To be fair, yeah. I was supposed to bring my own
If
board
we see the
with
truth,
my own team.
The truth is, I doing working, this lazy doing nothing.
Okay.
And then he's coming here to shoot me and my team.
Not shoot you. But listen, before we get into it,
Don't try and do a drive-by here, bro, because I've got killers in my team.
you do have killers. You do have killers. But if you're new, please do subscribe and don't be a bell. Click the notification bell and let us know what your World Cup 11 looks like. My first criticism is this formation, bro. Where's the wing backs, the wingers, the fullback? This
listen.
is just like, is this three at the back? Narrow.
Yeah.
You're Rudiger and Saliba going out to the wingers.
Listen.
What's going on?
Listen.
Go on.
Listen.
I think we're missing fullbacks, man. All wing backs.
Listen. Forget
There's
formation.
no logic
Listen,
in this.
It's not about logic. I just like them playing.
The ball, okay.
I just, first of all, right?
You might have already made a list.
Listen, I could have, yeah. But I know you don't like that with the board. So I did it how you like it with the magnets.
Oh, you did
twat.
it how you like it?
How you like it with the magnets.
21.
Hey,
Can you do something for me?
Yeah. So I helped you
Oh,
out.
I was Drake.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to be 21.
I'm 21.
I want to be 21,
You know what I
man.
mean? Okay. That was me.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Faz,
Yeah.
can you do something
Yeah,
for
I
me?
did. You know what I mean?
You did. All right. Go on. Just go through your team. Tell me why you picked
So
these
Courtois,
players, man.
Champions League winner,
Okay.
turns up in big games.
I'm not going to argue
Trustworthy.
yet. I'm not going to argue
Yeah. And he's in a top Real Madrid team. Rudiger,
yet.
top player.
Yo, I have to say, them two picks, you can't really argue in it. You can't argue, man.
Virgil,
Big.
reliable. You know what you're getting. Even
recently,
forget the
Swervy
Premier
Worvy.
League. For the Dutch national team, excellent.
He's been swervy pervy, this guy, mate.
I don't think he's a perv, but maybe he's swerved a little bit. Well, yeah, I still trust him. Rolls-Royce Saliba. Hey,
Rolls Royce, is that what the Arsenal fans call him?
Rolls-Royce Saliba.
Rolls Royce Saliba. Is he a Rolls Royce? We'll find out. This is the most gassed Arsenal fans have been about a centre back since they had good centre backs.
Okay.
That's the reason. It's been 20 years without a good centre back. 20 years? Maybe about 15. Who was the last good centre back? Koscielny?
Koscielny.
And he
I don't know what happened to that.
crumbled and died.
What happened to him?
But he was your best centre back for like 10 years straight.
Mental health is very important, guys.
It's very important.
Very important.
And we'll leave it at that. Go on.
Don't mock him.
I'm
yeah?
not, did he actually have mental health issues?
What else could it be? Why are you laughing?
You
I
made
wasn't
it
even. I wasn't even joking.
No, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
then I got
Okay, go on.
this guy. Copied my hairstyle, but I didn't pick him for that. Anyway, I think this guy is so underrated.
Gomeras.
Gamelash is an absolute
It's a
baller.
bit of a Premier League team until you get up here, isn't it?
So
It's a Premier League team until you get up here. These
So?
two are ex-Premier League players. And then the rest of them are Premier League players until you get to the top part of the pitch. Bit biased, I think.
I am biased.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to say, oh, this is a really fair team. Look at my team, guys. I've done a fair team. That's really nice. I picked players from this league, that league. I don't give a shit about the other leagues. Just the Premier League. But these guys, I like these guys. These guys are very
Okay,
good.
so Palinia,
I
why?
like this guy.
The
I like,
balance.
I like this guy a lot.
Okay.
He's very disciplined. He knows how to, in a team when you've got players that love to express themselves and want to go out and put on a show and do something special, this guy does a very, very simple job. He will clean up all the mess, right? He will do the dirty work that other players don't like doing. Similar to what Kante used to do, Prime Kante used to do, right? This is him.
Okay.
You know this guy? You know him?
You know, the
Do
other Bruno.
Do you know this one?
We've got two Brunos in this team.
Two Brunos in one team can only be a good thing, let me tell you now.
Bruno's a bad name.
Listen.
Hey, Bruno!
Bruno and Bruno, they're going to do damage.
Bruno! Them two will play together soon. Man, you buy this guy.
He is not leaving the Saudis for them silly boys in Manchester.
Ah, to be fair, no.
He is not leaving Saudi
For
Saudi. Henna. Manchester United. Henna.
Exactly.
Let's be clear.
Very clear.
He is not going to Manchester United.
I agree.
I'm glad you agree. So unless the other Bruno decides
to go to the Saudis.
I want to go from Henna to
Henna.
You know what I mean? Thinking, yeah, you know what?
True.
He's gonna
Okay, all right.
he's gonna say,
look, baller.
this
baller.
Bruno is gonna say to him, 21.
Can you do something for me? Jeez. Right, yo. But, okay, baller, the best in the world. Yeah? In his position.
In his position.
Yeah, best in the world in his position.
In his position.
You can't really argue with De Bruyne. Mbappe, the best forward in his position. Benzema, the best forward in his position. Barring Haaland, who is a very different striker.
He's not at the World Cup.
He's not. Yeah.
So
but I'm saying...
don't say that
I'm saying
name.
in general.
Don't speak that name. Don't say it.
There's
Shut your mouth.
3 top strikers in the world who play number 9. Benzema, Haaland, and Leva.
Okay.
Yeah? So he's one of them. So we have to put him in. And I like him the most, Benzema.
I bet you do.
Neymar, you were stuck between Neymar and Messi, weren't you?
Yeah.
I know. It's a hard choice. But you went for the legs, innit? This guy still can
He can still run.
Yeah.
He can still run and he'll...
And you've got a lot of these cammy players, innit? But, okay. Amazing team.
I'm just going to say, untouchable.
We're going to have to touch him.
I know he's injured. He's going to go now anyway.
He's injured. He's at the World Cup.
Idiot.
He's at the World
Okay,
Cup.
that's the only
Unfortunate.
one change.
Okay,
And
let's
maybe
move him.
him.
Let's move him already.
Who are you
him
going to
out.
put there?
Okay.
Remember who you can't say. Because if you say him, wallah, I'm going to slap you.
Who's him?
You know the word. Do not say the T word.
Who's the T? Oh, who's T? Okay, look, right. The first thing I've got to say, and Faz is more of an England fan than I am. He's actually an England fan. I'm not English. I've been brought up in England. I love Leeds, mate, my hometown and that. Yeah.
He's Irish.
However, I'm Irish and Libyan, and I don't support England.
Okay, who would you put there then? Go on.
But I do think we need an English player in the team.
So you Harry Kane.
This is a good opportunity.
For Harry Kane.
Because Harry Kane. But look, if Lewandowski's better, Lewandowski's better.
No, he got the golden boot, Harry Kane.
Last
but,
World Cup.
Yeah, but Benz is not there, so he would be the
So
top choice.
is it Lever or is it
Harry
Kane?
Kane.
You give it to Kane?
Yeah.
I was surprised by this. I got my English player in, but I think there's another English player we can squeeze in.
Nope.
Who is the best in his position as
Nope.
well. So Kane is, I would say, 4th after Haaland, Lever, and Benz, and yeah, he's 4th after them in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would actually prefer Kane to Lever
Same here.
right now.
Same here.
For this team,
Yeah.
to link it all up. But then I'd want to get rid of Neymar and I want some pure rapido. I want 2 rapidos next to him.
Who?
But let's wait for that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, we need
Right now,
Vinicius.
he's not going.
Okay, he's not
Oh,
going.
you're saying Vinicius?
No, I'm not saying Vinicius.
Because I did think
I
before.
want this pace.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Around Kane, you have 2
Yeah.
killers. But my main issue with your team is
Don't say
Palhinha-
Son.
No, my main issue.
Don't say Son.
My main issue. We've got too many centre backs.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
No. Let me finish. You made your pitch. This is your pitch. Let me make my pitches.
Okay, go on.
And then we can debate and negotiate.
If
Yeah.
you don't like this guy, please leave a comment saying, we agree with you, Faz. We don't like this guy.
Okay. Why are you doing a video with me
You
then?
know what I mean? Because I feel sorry for you.
Oh. This is like that playground.
21. Can you do something for me?
Turn around. Yes. I'm
Oh, come on, man.
God risen now. All right. I don't think these two are on the level of the rest of your team. They're just not that level. Palhinha especially. Guimaras, I can see it.
Do not say Casemiro.
It's a
Just
struggle. It's a struggle, but I'm not even going to say Casemiro.
Who do you wanna
But Casemiro is definitely ahead of him. Because he's ahead of him in the team.
I know he's ahead of him in the Brazil team, yes.
Yeah.
I like him for what he's done in the Prem.
Okay, I agree with that. I like him as well. But then you've got these two, and there's 2 CDMs. Well, I don't need 2 CDMs in this team. I want ballers to go forward, yeah? Secondly, you've got 2 Portuguese players here. Even though I'm a Manchester United fan, I think there's 2 Portuguese players who are better than these 2, who are higher level, and they play for the best team in the world. That's Man City, unfortunately.
You're going to say, oh, Cancelo.
Cancelo and
Bernardo.
Bernardo.
And I do like Bernardo right
Silva. Over Fernandes, you have to have him, or you could even bust him ahead of Neymar. I think.
And who you want there?
And I would get rid of. I don't want Bruno. I'll tell you who I want. And again, I'm going to go English.
Whoa.
I'm going to go English. I want Rice. Yeah. I want Bellingham. And I want Bernardo here.
You want Rice there?
I want Rice as a CDM, and I'd have one CDM. And I'd have Bellingham, and I'd get rid of Bruno.
I'm not having Rice.
You're not having Rice? No. Why not? He's defensive.
I know, but no.
Okay. So can Bellingham...
Bellingham, yeah.
Can he be the defensive?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. But I want these two gone. I want them both gone.
So Bernardo in.
Bernardo in.
I'm happy with that.
You like Bernardo, yeah?
You know I love Bernardo, man.
To be fair, it's mad because I think if... We need to change this formation a bit.
We're not changing the formation.
We're changing the
The
formation.
names are just going on.
So Bellingham goes there by himself. Then you've got Bernardo here. And then we've got the Man City 2 number 8s who kill the game every time. B. Silva. Bellingham. We haven't gone with the CDM, but you know what? It doesn't matter because this is just sauce. But they're going to have the ball always. Neymar... It's hard, yeah. I would keep him, but now we're actually missing a player.
Yeah, I know, because you're an idiot.
So we need Cancelo in ahead of one of these.
Not necessarily.
No, so we play with a 4-back, and that's it. This team's done. I'll give you Neymar. I'll leave it like this. But we need 2 fullbacks, and I've got the 2 fullbacks.
Ooh.
So I would
Tell me the names first.
Cancelo left back, and I would put Hakimi right back, and this team is a lot better. You like it?
I like Hakimi.
You like it?
You know,
Yes!
you know I like Hakimi, man.
Yes, but it's better balanced than it was before. That's all it is. But I would get rid of Saliba.
I am gonna get rid of
Because
Saliba.
Rudiger's just a monster.
Them two are experienced.
And Van Dijk is
experienced.
Van Dijk is he's the Rolls Royce. He's the Rolls Royce. Saliba, he's got potential to be the Rolls Royce.
For Arsenal,
he's looking
he
like
is
that.
the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, and Gabriel's the Rudiger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gabriel's the guy who's just. But nah, we can't even disrespect Rudiger like that. Rudiger's just mad, man. He's so good. Do we not have another green?
No. Maybe. Check the
Let's check. We check.
Okay. You know, yeah. I have to say.
It's looking solid, isn't it? Look, we have.
Where's they gone? You
Well,
lost
I
them.
don't know where they went
You know
at.
you, yeah. You always mess everything up.
Where are they?
I bet you've dropped them on the floor, haven't you?
Were they in the back?
Forget it. They were there, yeah. They were there.
Yeah, no.
Anyway. Halas, no
Okay, guys. Who's the special one who gets this?
Hakimi, innit?
Cancelo's more special. Cancelo's almost like a... Yeah, let's do Cancelo, man. Cancelo's like not even a defender, innit?
He's not.
This guy, by the way, let's just make this comment. He's the best left back in the world.
Going forward.
He can't defend to save his life.
yeah.
But he's not Trent. He's not as bad as Trent. But when he's ever come up against Salah, he just showed him for who he really
Salah
is.
pulled his shorts down, brother.
Every time.
Every time.
If Salah was in the World Cup, he'd be here. Another guy you could have put. We could have put Mane, man.
Man is not in the World Cup.
Oh, is he injured as well?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. We're missing him.
So
There's so many ballers, though. So many wingers. Nabri, Musiala, these sort of players, man, that could have squeezed into the team. But I think we'll have to. I've just realised as well. What we've just done was we have actually got a team without Messi and without Ronaldo.
Yep.
And this is the first World Cup anyone would dare leave those names off their World Cup drafts. But
listen.
I think we're very, very happy with that. We've got the sauce, the baller. We've got the pure pace killer.
Sauce.
Sauce, but pure pace killer as well.
So much sauce there. And listen, this guy's got sauce
football.
as well, man.
Yeah, it's just football.
This guy's
It's
got
just
sauce
balling.
as well, man. And you know, even them, they've all got sauce.
Everyone can play. Everyone can play. And we've got just about enough. One crazy guy who's going to put himself
You need one
into
crazy
everything.
guy.
You need one guy.
You need one guy that will headbutt the shit out of their captain.
Do you know why they bought him, Real Madrid, actually?
Because of what you did to De Bruyne.
Ramos.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
They lost Ramos.
Yeah.
And he's
because of
someone's a bit crazy.
what he did to De Bruyne.
But he's very, 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 very good.
You know, he cracked his eye socket.
Did he?
With that one. Yo.
Oh, my God.
And therefore, hey, him.
He's
the new one.
He's the boy.
That's the boy we
He's
need.
the boy. But yo, Courtois, Hakimi at right back, Rudiger, Van Dijk, what a pairing. Cancelo left back. Bellingham as our 6.
It would work.
He's a baller. He can do it.
It would work.
Wow.
You know why? You know why that would work? Because he'd be like a Vieira 6.
He's like
Because he'll
he's
power through the
He's
lines.
about. Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
get through.
Yo, we believe in him. We believe in
100%
him.
we believe in him.
De Bruyne, Silva, and you know what? I'll give you it. He's a better player than Rice. Rice is better in that position, but he's a better player than Rice, which is why we've got him in there. De Bruyne and Silva, there's no two better number 8s you could have.
No, you can't.
This is ball possession all day, every day. You don't get the ball.
Not just possession though, like killer possession. And like something will come.
Yeah. And as soon as they lose it, you're one of the best players at getting the ball back.
Bernardo.
And people don't give him that credit.
Bernardo's work in the press to cause, to get the ball back in the final third, in the opposition team's defensive area. You're thinking, this guy is so good, so efficient, it's unreal. He's shit at it. He's shit at it as well. Kane works. He works.
All right, I'm going to give it another crack. Okay, well, I understand why we've chosen Kane, a bit younger. Top scorer in the last World Cup.
You thinking Ronaldo?
No, forget Ronaldo. Why are we not putting... Neymar's a bit questionable. Why are we not putting the likes of a Saka, a Foden, even Vinicius Junior? Why do we not go for that? Because Junior's been on fire. Foden's been on mad form.
Junior, yeah. But Neymar's record for Brazil, it's unreal.
Yeah, we've gone for the...
This is Brazil. We're talking Brazil here, yeah? World Cup. Not the French League, not the Champions League. This is international level. International level, he's one of the all-time greats to play the game. And people do not give him
the best record in
people do not give him enough credit. People don't give him enough credit.
They don't. You're right.
And I rate him very, very highly. Yeah. And this tournament, he's lifting the cup. Let me tell you now. He's not their captain, but Brazil are winning this tournament.
If Benzema didn't get injured, if you watch out of the video,
France.
I'll link it here. I had France because him and Mbappe together, it's a recipe for winning the World Cup.
It's been 20 years since Brazil won the World Cup. Yeah? Nice. And that Brazil team that won the World Cup, you could argue was probably one of the best ever teams to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
The sauce, the flair, the skill.
The Ronaldo.
Just everything.
But Ronaldo.
No, it wasn't just Ronaldo.
It wasn't
but
just
there was Rivaldo. There was Cafu. They even had Kaká as a young kid.
Yeah, young Ronaldinho.
Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos still in his peak. But we still have to say, Ronaldo, man.
No.
It was Ronaldo's World Cup. Even though they were such a great
before
team.
That World Cup,
Ronaldo had 9 goals, I think.
Just before that World Cup, in the year 2000, Ronaldo had a horrible injury, right? He was playing for Inter Milan at that time.
I remember watching that live.
2 years. It took 2 years for him to recover from that injury. He came back just for the World Cup. He didn't play no games. He didn't play no games in the run-up to the World Cup. Scolari picked him and said, listen, you're my boy. You're coming with me.
But why would you not pick him?
And look at that.
After 98. After
98.
Bro, do you know what? We were talking about this and World Cup fever's here. Your first World Cup you remember was 94.
Yeah.
And it made you fall in love with football and the Brazilian team.
Yeah, man.
Mine was 98. And I fell in love with football and Ronaldo and the Brazilian team. And then, since then, bro, that injury, I was watching it because we used to have Al Jazeera Sport back then. It was in Libya. I was with my uncle who was a big Italian league supporter. I think he's a Juve fan.
That was when Inter had that grey and black kit that was pure sauce with gold Pirelli. Yo, listen, that kit was next level. And Ronaldo in that kit was an absolute killer,
man. And then
killer.
I remember watching him be injured. We were watching it live.
When he was laying on the pitch,
he was crying. Bro, I was a little kid. I was
crying.
I was crying, man. Because he was my favourite player. He made me and then when he moved from Inter to Real, I started spotting Real. That's how much of a G that is. And to say that Neymar, is he going to break the Brazil world?
Yes.
The Brazil goal
record, yeah.
To say that Neymar's doing that, we don't, like you said, we don't give him enough respect.
He doesn't have enough respect. But I've always rated him.
I've always rated him, but people say Ronaldinho's better. But really and truly, look at the longevity of Neymar compared to Ronaldinho.
Listen.
Ronaldinho had 3, 4, 5 years of the best player in the world.
This is his 4th World Cup or 5th World Cup.
Mad.
Like you cannot discredit that one bit. Like there's some players go to 1 World Cup in their whole career. To go to 2 is wow. Mad. To go to 3 is unreal. To go to 4 or 5 is spectacular.
And do you know? I remember there was a time when Neymar was the youngest, but he was still wearing the number 10 shirt, and he was playing with the likes of Fred. And I don't mean Man U Fred. I mean that striker Fred. Bro, nobody even knew who he was. No. And that was their striker going to a World Cup or going to a major tournament. They won the Confederations Cup. And bro, Neymar, he's been carrying this Brazil team for a long time.
But now he's got all of a sudden, this Brazil team now is starting to look. It's come back. It took a while.
We've got excitement,
but we've got the next generation of the Brazilians.
I think it's got the balance of solid defensive players, experience.
They have got balance.
The balance. but
They
then
have
they've
got balance.
Ballers.
Ballers as well.
Casemiro, Fred starts ahead of Gumeres, believe it or not.
No, he does. I know he does.
So that's the two holders. Then you've got the Paqueta, the Neymar.
And listen, your
Oh.
Paqueta is a beast.
Yo, you've got Anthony, you've got Martinelli, you've got Rafinha, you've got Junior, who will start. Junior has to start. Then Richarlison or Jesus up top. Rodrigo, we forget the names. Look at how many ballers there are forward, but then you look behind them. Dani Alves experience, Thiago Silva experience. It's just mad, man.
And
Danilo.
forget that. They're two goalkeepers, Edison and Alisson.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
It's looking like a world-class team again, isn't it?
It's just looking like
Everyone
It's
plays.
just set now. Like every single one of their starting 11, or even the squad, even it plays at such a high level and has the ability to do something.
Yeah.
special.
I think it reminds me of the 2002 before era of they've
That
just got a
02
solid defensive unit.
That 02
fullbacks
and
who can play
06
football,
Brazil
but they're still
team.
good defenders. And then, but anyone ahead of that, pure ballers, pure sauce.
That 02
That's
06
what you
Brazil
need.
team. Wow, this is what we may have here now. A reignition of them being like,
Yo,
yo,
come
the
on, man.
buddies.
Brazil to win the World
Yeah.
Cup.
I think it's theirs. I think
everyone wants it though. No one would say, nah.
Nobody's
been
saying
too
no.
long.
It's been too long. The world needs Brazil.
Yeah.
Have you seen what Neymar said though? Neymar said, if we win, I'm already booked in to go straight to the carnival in Brazil. I'm not going back to PSG. I'm going back to Brazil for the carnival.
No, but he's got to, man.
He's got 200%.
Qatar is gonna let him
I'm not
go.
even Brazilian. I want to go to that carnival as well. The Urban Ballers should go. Somebody sponsor us.
Listen, we're ready. If someone can sponsor us to go anywhere,
Sponsor us to go
for
anywhere.
football,
For football, we'll go.
we'll do it.
Yeah,
And
we'll do it.
on that note, again, this is our team. Can you pick a better 11? Let us know in the comments. And if you are new, please subscribe. And if you're old, like Faz, don't mean like Faz actually. If you're old as in you've subscribed to us before, don't be a bell. Click the notification bell. He's hating on me.
Can I just say, I'm hating on him because you know when he made his application to come from Libya to Europe, he falsified his date of birth. And I let it slide all the time. But Uncle over here, really and truly, right, is 42. But you know, I'll let him get away with it.
Uncle. On that note, we'll see you in the next one.